Behind a quiet stretch of water in Atlanta sits a home that feels more like a private retreat than a reality TV backdrop. Cynthia Bailey chose this space deliberately. Glass walls catching the light, a still lake setting the tone, and an atmosphere that signals control rather than chaos. Today, we'll step inside her dream home in Atlanta to explore the property and sophisticated lifestyle she's cultivated behind the camera. But before we walk through those doors, we need to rewind, because this level of grace was earned long before the lake ever came into view. Cynthia Denise Bailey was born on February 19, 1967, in Decatur, Alabama, into a working-class household shaped by discipline and perseverance. Her mother, Barbara, became a parent at just 18 and worked long hours in a garment factory, while her father, Elijah, held a steady job at an automobile manufacturing plant. From an early age, Cynthia understood structure, responsibility, and the value of showing up every day, lessons that would quietly guide her career for decades. Her first turning point came in high school. Cynthia became the first Black Festival queen at Deschler High School, a moment that changed her trajectory almost overnight. That single win caught the attention of a talent scout from Wilhelmina Models, one of the most prestigious modeling agencies in the world. Shortly after, she moved to Manhattan and signed a 5-year contract, leaving Alabama behind with little more than ambition and belief. Arriving in New York City in 1985, Cynthia entered the fashion world at a rare moment when runway, music, and pop culture were colliding. Her look fit the era perfectly. She appeared in the music video for Round and Round by New Order, acted opposite Sandra Bernhard in Without You I'm Nothing, and made a guest appearance on The Cosby Show. These weren't career pivots, they were extensions. Modeling remained her foundation. Her breakout in fashion came with the cover of Essence, followed by a year working in Paris and Milan. When she returned to New York, her resume reflected true global reach. Cynthia modeled for brands such as Maybelline, Oil of Olay, and major retailers including Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Bergdorf Goodman. She appeared in Vogue, Elle, Vanity Fair, and Glamour, and landed 2 Essence covers, markers of longevity, not trendiness. By 2010, Cynthia had already lived several careers when she was approached to join the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Initially hesitant, she viewed reality television as risky and overly dramatic. What changed her mind was strategy. Bravo wanted to reframe the show, featuring women who had established success before cameras arrived. Cynthia fit that vision. She joined in season 3, bringing a calm, business-minded presence that stood apart from the noise. During her run on RHOA, Cynthia expanded beyond television. She launched a modeling school in Atlanta in 2011, hosting competitions across the South to connect new talent with New York agencies. In 2019, she opened the Bailey Room, a wine cellar and event space that reflected her taste for elegance and hosting. Even when friendships fractured or businesses paused during the pandemic, she remained composed and forward-facing. After 11 seasons, Cynthia chose to leave RHOA in 2021 on her own terms. She continued appearing in spin-offs, acting projects, and later returned as a guest and friend of, never severing ties, never overstaying her moment. By 2024, she had transitioned into podcasting and selective television appearances, proving once again that reinvention doesn't require reinvention of self. From Alabama factory floors to global runways and Bravo's biggest stage, Cynthia Bailey built a career defined by timing, restraint, and control. And that same philosophy, earned through decades of work, now lives quietly in the place she calls home. House in Sandy Springs, Atlanta. On September 8, 2016, Cynthia Bailey made a purchase that quietly marked a new chapter in her life. For $940,000, she acquired a serene lakeside property in Sandy Springs just outside Atlanta, a home that would later earn a name of its own, Lake Bailey. Not for branding, for meaning. Set on roughly 1.5 acres, the 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom residence sits gently above a small private lake, framed by mature landscaping and water views that immediately slow the pace. Architecturally, the home leans fully into a modern, architectural digest-inspired aesthetic. Steel beams anchor the structure. Expansive glass walls open the interior to panoramic lake views, turning nature into living artwork. Light moves freely through the space, changing the atmosphere from morning calm to golden hour reflection. Inside, the open-plan layout connects the living room, dining area, and kitchen into one fluid environment, ideal for hosting without effort. The kitchen itself is both sleek and functional, anchored by professional-grade Viking appliances, clean lines, and generous prep space. It's a room designed for real use, not just display. Upstairs, the master suite feels more like a private retreat than a bedroom. Floor-to-ceiling views open onto a secluded patio reserved just for Cynthia, while the spa-style bathroom reinforces the home's wellness-first philosophy. 4 additional bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the upper level provide flexibility for family, guests, or creative space, without crowding. One of the home's defining features is the glass-enclosed patio, which allows uninterrupted lake views from multiple levels. On the ground floor, a private room for relatives or a housekeeper adds practicality, while a large secondary living area opens directly to an outdoor terrace. A fountain, natural landscaping, and even an outdoor shower reinforce the resort-like atmosphere. After the stillness of Lake Bailey, Cynthia's choices on the road follow the same philosophy: confidence, without noise. Her garage isn't about shock value or supercar headlines. It's about presence, comfort, and purpose. Vehicles that move the way she lives. Cars. First up is the Cadillac Escalade, the embodiment of power, expressed through sophistication. With a 6.2-liter V8 producing 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, it delivers effortless acceleration despite its size. The commanding stance, bold grille, and expansive interior make it ideal for long drives, family travel, and public appearances. Inside, premium leather, advanced infotainment, and a quiet cabin turn every ride into a first-class experience. This is the car Cynthia chooses when presence matters. Strong, composed, and unmistakably American. Where the Escalade signals authority, the Land Rover Defender represents independence. Powered by a turbocharged 4-cylinder or available inline-6, producing up to 395 horsepower, the Defender blends rugged capability with modern design. Its boxy silhouette, high ground clearance, and all-wheel drive system make it ready for terrain beyond city streets. For Cynthia, this isn't about off-roading theatrics, it's about freedom. The Defender reflects her willingness to step away from the spotlight and take the long road when she chooses. Finally, there's the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, where restraint is executed perfectly. With a turbocharged 2.0-liter engine delivering around 255 horsepower, it offers smooth acceleration, sharp handling, and everyday comfort. Its clean lines, refined interior, and understated luxury make it perfect for daily life, errands, meetings, and quiet moments away from cameras. This is elegance in motion, not designed to impress strangers but to satisfy the driver. Together, Cynthia Bailey's car collection mirrors her lifestyle. No excess, no performance for performance's sake. Just well-chosen machines that balance strength, beauty, and usability. Each vehicle serves a role, just like the chapters of her life. And with that same intentional approach, she's built something just as solid behind the scenes. Income and net worth. With an estimated net worth of $3 million, she built a layered career that blends modeling, reality television, entrepreneurship, and brand partnerships. Her financial foundation began in fashion. At 18, Cynthia signed a 5-year contract with Wilhelmina Models, launching a global modeling career that included covers of Essence, twice, including one of the magazine's best-selling issues, along with Vogue, Elle, Glamour, and Vanity Fair. Campaigns for Maybelline, Olay, and Target, plus runway work in Paris and Milan, provided early financial stability and industry credibility. Reality television later became her most visible and lucrative platform. Cynthia joined the Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2010 and remained a central cast member through season 13, later returning as a friend of. Industry reports suggest her earnings grew significantly over time, roughly $300,000 per season in earlier years, peaking at $1.6 to $1.8 million per season during the show's height. Additional income followed through spin-offs like Ultimate Girls Trip and competitive appearances on Celebrity Big Brother. Beyond television, Cynthia invested in ownership. In 2011, she launched the Bailey Agency Fashion School, creating a pipeline for aspiring models while monetizing her expertise. In 2019, she opened Bailey's Wine Cellar/The Bailey Room, a wine bar and event space in Atlanta designed for curated experiences. She also developed product lines, including Cynthia Bailey Eyewear, relaunched in 2023, CB Vior luxury handbags, and earlier ventures such as Cargo by Cynthia Bailey. Brand partnerships remain a strong revenue stream. Her long-term ambassador role with Seagram's Escapes stands out, with co-created flavors like Peach Bellini and Berry Mimosa generating promotion fees and ongoing royalties. Additional deals, ranging from secret deodorant to sponsored social media, are estimated to bring $240,000 to $330,000 annually through influencer income alone. Acting and media projects round out the picture. Roles in films like Cruel Instruction and Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens, TV appearances on Games People Play and The Upshaws, and recent podcasting ventures contribute steady, supplemental income. Cynthia Bailey's finances reflect a career built with restraint and strategy. She monetized elegance, protected her brand, and chose opportunities that added up over time. And with that stability secured, she's been able to invest not just in businesses, but in giving back. Philanthropy. There are no spectacle-driven campaigns or headline-chasing gestures. Instead, her giving is structured, consistent, and closely tied to the values she lives by. In 2018, Cynthia founded the Be Better Foundation, an initiative focused on empowering girls and supporting community-based programs. The foundation centers on self-worth, confidence, and access, encouraging young women to believe in their potential while providing tangible resources to help them move forward. It's not about promising transformation overnight. It's about building it step by step. True to that philosophy, Cynthia also integrates giving directly into her business model. She has publicly stated that she donates approximately 10% of profits from several of her ventures, including Cynthia Bailey Eyewear and Cargo by Cynthia Bailey, to charitable causes. Rather than separating philanthropy from entrepreneurship, she blends the two, turning commercial success into sustained support. According to Look to the Stars, Cynthia has supported organizations such as the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association, aligning her advocacy with health awareness and prevention, issues that affect families across America. She has also backed J.B. Dondolo, a nonprofit dedicated to clean water access and community development, extending her impact beyond U.S. borders. Cynthia has further participated in fundraising efforts for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, including urban radio campaigns that support children battling cancer and life-threatening illnesses. These efforts emphasize collective participation, inviting communities to contribute rather than placing herself at the center. In her world, generosity doesn't need amplification. It needs follow-through. And that same measured, values-first mindset carries into how she lives beyond business and charity, into her relationships, her boundaries. Personal life. In the mid-1990s, she dated Jason Williams, who proposed during a New Jersey Nets halftime show. Cynthia declined. She later turned down a proposal from Russell Simmons as well. The message was consistent. Timing matters, and pressure doesn't equal readiness. Her most enduring bond came through motherhood. During a relationship with actor Leon Robinson, Cynthia welcomed her daughter Noelle on November 9, 1999. While pregnant, Cynthia learned she had uterine fibroids, small in size but serious in implication. Rather than opting for a hysterectomy, she chose embolization, preserving her ability to have children in the future. The decision became personal advocacy. By 2010, Cynthia married restaurateur Peter Thomas in a ceremony held at the Fernbank Museum of Natural History, an event documented during her early seasons on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The marriage was transparent, sometimes painfully so. In 2013, the couple co-authored Carry On Baggage, Our Nonstop Flight, attempting to process their relationship in real time. By 2016, they announced their separation, and the divorce was finalized the following year. In 2018, Cynthia introduced a new chapter with Fox Sports reporter Mike Hill. They became engaged in 2019 and married on October 10, 2020, under strict COVID-19 protocols. The wedding drew both praise and criticism online, a reminder that public joy can invite public judgment. 2 years later, Cynthia filed for divorce, finalizing it in 2022. She spoke plainly, without bitterness, framing the decision as necessary rather than dramatic. As we close this look into Cynthia Bailey's world, one thing becomes clear. Elegance isn't about perfection, it's about intention. From global runways to Lake Bailey, from public love to private healing, Cynthia has built a life defined by choice and self-respect. If you enjoyed exploring her home, her journey, and the quiet power behind her success, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Thank you for watching and for being part of this journey with us.